A little more. Breathe. You're doing well. Welcome home, Countess. Of course, this is my home. I could use another descriptor. Welcome to the underworld, Miss Mage. They would have to drink my blood. Here's your clue. In your current pitiful state, you shouldn't be running around willy-nilly. Since it was prey that caught your interest, my lady, I naturally couldn't let it escape. I'll admit, it's peculiar. I've never seen a magical creature that can freely travel between the human world and the underworld before. When it happens, what you're looking for might reveal itself. But your weakness has been exposed. Those mages won't give you a moment to breathe anymore. If you leave now, you'll be walking into death's sweet embrace. I have welcomed you from the very beginning. Now that you're staying, let's help you become acquainted with our home, my lady. They're nothing more than trophies. Opponents I've defeated here, mages who tried to summon me only to die. I always keep one item from each of them as a souvenir. Your sense of humor never fails to delight me. Even if this is a graveyard, it's been deathly quiet for a long time. I've run out of rivals in the underworld. There are no fiends who dare to challenge me, and I can count the mages who survived long enough to complete the summoning ritual on one hand in the past century. So, I'm bored. We'll discuss that after you're dead. It's a pity that the underworld and the human world lack individuals like you who appreciate it. It seems my sense of humor is destined to only entertain you. Can you play it? That's normal. No one has ever played it. You should read less nonsense. A graveyard. You're not the only one who wants to rewrite fate. And there are other timelines with people such as yourself. Have you ever wondered where those discarded fates go? Established cause and effect cannot vanish into thin air. A place must receive these fragments erased from various timelines. When enough fragments accumulate, they form ruins. The underworld is a fate's graveyard. The magnetic field here is too chaotic. Your body isn't strong enough to stay outside for too long. Only being quiet isn't enough. You'll recover faster here. You only require blood now. There's no need for regular meals anymore. How troublesome. You're fortunate. In the underworld, my abode is the only one where human food can still be found. It's 100 years old. It's fresh compared to you. Are you going to eat it or not? No. It's because I'm giving you this meal, so I can feast properly later. You're confident about your status. Is that why you wish to enter the sacred core? You want to rewrite your fate to escape eternal torment. That's one more thing we share, for better or worse. I don't remember how I arrived here. Sometimes, I think the underworld's fiends are simply people abandoned by fate. Since they're not embraced by it, they're free from the mortal world's moral constraints. They only live for their desires. I suppose when I defeated a fiend, I'd momentarily feel the zenith of pleasure. That's why I spent most of my time becoming the ruler of the underworld. But pleasure has always been fleeting. After the rapture passes, all that remains is longer periods of emptiness. Must there be a reason? This might be the only place where I've seen a pipe organ. It's the only object that feels familiar to me. When did it bloom? You've barely recovered, and yet you've already forgotten what happens when outside energies affect you. Are you certain your orders still work in my territory? In this place, I'll only abide by them once. In a dream? A mirror image. The sacred core's messenger is similar to an ominous sign. It deserves a fiend's name.
Huh?
We'll call him Mephisto. You're bringing an invasive plant species into my territory. Since when did you start believing in these things? And you had a beautiful dream. Tell me about it. Perhaps I might also start believing. I can believe I'm basking in the sun. All right. You don't need to restrain yourself. Since we're the same now, why don't we make an exchange? Indulge yourself to your heart's content, my dearest wife. Give it to me. Did I wake you? You can sleep some more. Indeed. You're already bored of this place? Or you have a rare hobby for repairing pipe organs? Ah, yes. You do something of that nature. Why don't you do that? I don't remember. It seems like I was born with it. Is it banal? How can you hear it if you're dead? Many nobles at the royal hunting grounds witnessed me kill the mages. They also watched you drink my blood before we vanished. This is the price for summoning Silas. You have no attachment to this world? No. The same. I like that. You've used most of your energy. Do you want a sip? So many mages are handing themselves over on a silver platter. I get to enjoy a feast every day. You haven't been honest with me either. Am I mistaken? If you still want to enter the sacred core, then bite me. Isn't it our ritual? If bearing a curse is your fate, then rewriting that is part of your destiny. Fate isn't the only answer. After all, I never believed in it. If fate demands your suffering, then I will destroy it, no matter the cost. This shall be the price I pay. Isn't it odd? The buildings are weathered and old, yet the sculptures appear as though they were crafted days ago. Regardless of what it is, the fact that a trap was set means we're close to the answer. Oh, it's not a weakling. Get behind me. What a shame. We almost died. Since this is what you want, let's continue. What is it? I know. You're eager to bid farewell. You don't want me to see the sacred core? All right then. I wasn't even the slightest bit interested. Should I offer my blessings for your inevitable death? I wish that you'll be free from curses and live an ordinary life without any sort of suffering. Or should I wish for us to never meet again? This is what you consider a proper farewell. It won't be long before I'm forgotten. But what makes you think I'll forget you? You're speaking as if you know what I desire. You gave me another order. Is this the final testament you want to give me?
At long last, a prisoner of the sacred core has arrived. You've discovered that this is a lie. The sacred core could never rewrite fate. It's merely a vessel that devours the strongest souls. All mages who enter the sacred core sacrifice their souls. Now it's your turn.
The linkage between us cannot be severed. What about you? Have you resigned yourself to your fate? Didn't you say you'd rewrite it? Yet as we speak, you're willing to become a sacrifice? Oh, it's too powerful? Have you forgotten? You're not an ordinary mage. You're the mage who summoned Silas. If you're willing to pay the price, then nothing is immovable. Not even fate. What? This matter is merely more absurd than death. I never intended to go back. Aren't two shells that lost their souls still the same? Why are you crying? If our fates were different, how can we truly be the same? I have no regrets. Your past self died as your pain disappeared. Starting from this day, everything that happens will be our shared fate. We'll spend the rest of our lives together. There's only one thing I fear. I found the person whom I want to spend the rest of my life with. Yet, I'm afraid our life together has started too late. But you didn't stay. You kept your promise. It's the perfect place to mark the beginning of our life together. the very start of the rest of our lives. Indeed. Our lives now have a beginning and an end. The boundaries are distinct. And we'll renovate an abandoned fortress and turn it into a temporary home. Then I'll pick up some yellowed sheet music while we're there. We'll find a place with a pipe organ so I can listen to you play. I could sing. Then we'll need to buy one that's sturdy enough to sail to the ends of the planet. I don't care where we go. I only want to sit with you on the mast and watch the moon rise. Haven't we argued enough already? Maybe our reason shall be simpler. So simple, in fact, that they'll be about a dish's seasoning. But our arguments will always end quickly because I'll prioritize your happiness. For example, I could make you a wooden bird that caws. If that's what you want. Perhaps we'll be old when we return. We only need to choose each other to rewrite fate. It's a simple matter. Don't look back. When the roses bloom again, will you remember who I am now? So long as our souls remain unchanged, we'll surely recognize. Are you awake? Some time has passed, yes. However, those people haven't found this place yet. I didn't want to wake you. Were you dreaming? No wonder you wouldn't wake up. Looking back, it has been a long time. Finding a temporary home, hunting for old sheet music, going out to sea, making a wooden bird named Mephisto. It's easier to remember matters that actually happened. We've already spent most of our remaining lives together.
The Fiend and Evil Mage have nowhere to run. This place will be their grave.
Once we kill them, this sacred core will manifest again. Philos will be ushered into the divine light.
May the divine light bless Philos! May the divine light bless Philos!
They're beyond redemption. Are you scared? If that's not what you want, then we'll live our lives differently. You know very well I don't believe in fate. I only believe in decisions. I agree. The ritual is complete. Are you ready to partake in the final feast, my dearest wife? I suppose this is the end. I'll always accept the consequences that accompany my choices. What about you? Do you regret rewriting your fate so you could live as a mortal? All right, then. For mortals, death is inevitable. And although we could never share the same beginning, I believe, at the very least, we can share our deaths. Just so you're aware, no one wanted me in Philos. Yet it's you who awakened me, the person who blesses me. It must be you. Did you lose your magic and voice already? Now I have truly been born into this world, with you in it. I'll remember that. You truly have no regrets. From the moment we're born to when we breathe our last, we shall inevitably walk the same path. It's the greatest blessing for us. You lost.
It doesn't matter if you've defeated the fiends here. This place is Fate's graveyard where only incomplete souls can exist. No matter how powerful you are, you're still no different from us. My soul was plundered long ago. I only had the instinct to kill. And you, Silas, where is the other half of your soul?
The other half.
Your immortality isn't the result of divine favor. It's because half of an immortal soul is trapped inside your body. This isn't a blessing. It's a curse. So long as that immortal half remains within you, you cannot meet death's sweet embrace. You'll only be greeted by endless torment as you're repeatedly torn apart. The only method. You must enter the sacred core and rewrite your fate.
We must offer half our soul to the other. They'll be merged to forge an unbreakable bond. You don't need to be afraid of anything. I will find you, and we shall inevitably walk the same path. The world we find ourselves in doesn't matter. Are you willing to let it become your eternal curse? It doesn't matter. I will recognize you, and we'll be the same. Two kindred spirits. And then, we'll begin our new life together.